Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, hello again. So this is my channel. I love to do DIYs on a budget, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farm and rustic, REITs, and seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. Also leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think. And also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and Facebook. And I have an Etsy shop, guys, and I sell lots of stuff that I make here. And also I sell craft kits. So what I make, you can actually purchase and do it yourself. So everything's in the description box. But today is all about fall leaves, and myself and Rustic and Lace DIY are the hosts. There's going to be a playlist along with our links down below. Well, you already have my link if you're here, but Brenda's link will be down there as well. So let's get into DIY number one. So the first DIY, I cut this out of my laser machine, and this is available in my Etsy shop if you want to make one yourself. So this is a 12-inch round, and I am going to paint it with burnt umber. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving that fall is coming. I love crafting for fall and Christmas. I know we don't want summer to go away, guys, but I'm really excited. So then I went in with sienna, I believe it's called, and I did one of the leaves in that. It's like a really dark red, burgundy red. And then this is meadow moss meadow. And then the next one is actually just pumpkin, I believe. And the next one is maize. And this is chalk paint by Waverly. It's a yellow color. And those are all the leaves. And then the Hello Fall, I did the Hello with white paint. And I think I did the fall. I might have did the fall a different color. I'm not sure. I can't remember. No, I did it in white as well. And then I'm going to use some of this, it's dark wax, and I use it all the time. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know I like things that are distressed and look old. And so that's what I'm doing here. And I'm going around the edges, making, you know, the leaves look a little more realistic because, you know, sometimes the leaves are like that on the edges in the fall. They have a little bit of darkness to them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going around the edges with my stencil brush. You just dip it in the wax, and this wax is available in my Amazon shop. So if you are interested, you could get some in there. And then I'm just rubbing my finger like around the edges as well to bring it out onto the leaf a little bit more. And if you get too much, the good thing about this stuff is you can use a baby wipe and it comes off or lightens it up. So really easy to do. And I left that in here because I get a lot of questions about that. So but this is really easy to do, and I really love the look, especially with fall. This like really brings the leaves out. And then I also did it around the lettering as well. So I just went around the fall, made it look a little grungy and dirty. If you don't like this, then don't do it. Then I glued the fall on there already, and now I'm going to take the leaves and I'm going to put each one on. So you put the F on one, the A, the L, and the L, of course. And then I'm using super wood glue and also hot glue. The super wood glue I get at Dollar Tree. And I'm just gluing each piece down. And then I put a bow and I put some leaves. And that's it, you guys. So today is all about fall and leaves. And like I said, our host is Rustic and Lace DIY and myself. There will also be a playlist, so make sure you go check everyone out. It'll all be in my description box below. So now DIY number two. So this DIY, I'm going to use some of these scrapbook paper that I have. And I had this cut out as well in my laser machine. And this will be available also in my shop, my Etsy shop, which is in the description box below. I'm going to use some ribbon to make a bow and some paints. So I'm using Antique Wax by Waverly for the 12-inch round, and I am just pouring it on there and I'm wiping it off. I'm using a baby wipe to smooth it around, and then I wipe it with a paper towel. Then I'm using the meadow moss again for this center that goes in onto the that we're going to glue on there. And then the happy I'm doing in a, I believe it's burnt orange. And then the leaves I'm going to do with the burnt umber all over the leaves because it's just the lasering part, like just the little, you know, intricate cut. And then the fall I'm doing in white. I believe it might be warm white that I used. I don't think I used white. Folk art has a warm white, and I absolutely love it. And then once I get that done, then I'm going to trace out on each one of these papers, each leaf, and I'm going to do these different colors. Now, these papers are by Tim Holtz. I don't know if you can get them on Amazon. You could search it, but I've had them for a very long time. But you can use any scrapbook paper you have. And see, the pieces just fit right in, just like that, kind of like a puzzle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to glue everything down. So I'm going to glue down the happy and the fall and then the leaves. I love this one because I love the intricate of the fall with the little leaves. I love that. And I'm using the same glue. I swear by this glue from the Dollar Tree, guys. It's pretty awesome. And then I'm just going to glue everything down. I already glued the fall onto there. I didn't make you watch me. So after everything is glued down, I'm going to take some ribbon. I'm using my Bordabra, and I'm going to make a bow. So this is fall ribbon that I think I got from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, but they always have their fall ribbon out, so they probably will have this. And then I'm just putting it down, and I'm kind of flipping it over, twisting it, and then making my loops. I love using my Bordabra. It's very easy to make bows with this. I find it the easiest out of everything. There's the Easy Bow Maker. I have that, and I didn't like it. So I like my Bordabra. And I have a big one, like this is my big one, and I also have a smaller one as well. And then once we get that all done, you're just going to pull it out, and I use a zip tie, and this is just a small zip tie, and I'm just going to zip tie it all together. And then once I get it all zip tied, I pull my little tails down and then cut it off, the excess, and then we're just going to fluff it up. So you're just going to take your bow and you're just going to fluff up your little pieces there. And then we're going to cut it, and you just go in an upward direction to make a pretty, ending. You just fold it in half and then just cut upwards. And there you go, diagonally upwards, and you get a pretty little finish on the ends. And I had to keep going smaller because you want to see the happy, right? So what I did is I glued down, and then I glued the whole bow down at the top, and then I took my little tails and I'm gluing them with just a little dab of glue to where I want them to stay. I do this sometime with my bows when I have a lot of stuff like this so you could see everything. And there it is. That's it, you guys. Really simple. These are very, very simple to use and do. And yeah. So now DIY number 3. You guys got to let me know which ones you like the best down in the comments. So I am going to use that happy fall that I cut out of my Cricut, some ribbon. I'm going to use these leaves that I think I got at Dollar Tree, some rope, and some more paint, and then this tag that I cut out of my laser. Now, you can get tags at the Dollar Tree, and you can redo them, guys, any way you want. So you can make this very easily by getting one at the Dollar Tree. This one's really large, though. I think it's a 12. It might be 14. Yeah, I think it's 14 by 10 or something like that. So what I did is I painted it white, and now I taped it off down there, a little section, and I'm going to use my burnt orange for the bottom portion. And I use a sponge, you guys, when I paint a lot. I don't know if you could tell. And these sponges are from Dollar Tree, and I just cut them up and I paint. I like them because they don't leave streaks like brushes do. Then I took my tape off, and now I'm going to sand the edges just to make it look a little rustic, a little old, And you don't have to do this part if you don't like that look, but I do. So that's what I did. And I just sanded it till I got it, to where I wanted it. Then I'm going to take the happy fall, and I'm going to use my transfer tape, and I have it all ready to go. And I'm just going to line it up where I want it. And then I'm going to smooth it out with my little, I don't know what you call that, but I use that. It's from Cricut. Actually, that one's from the Dollar Tree. You can get Cricut stuff from the Dollar Tree too, all these little tools. And then you just pull the transfer tape up. And on Cricut, if you have a Cricut, if you have the thing, the subscription, you can actually, these are all made up already. So I really like that they do the font like that now. And then I'm going to take a couple of these leaves and I clipped them off of the main branch that they were on with my wire cutters. And now I'm using twine to glue them together the way I want them. So that's what I did there. I just wrapped it with some twine. And now I'm going to have it dangle down just like that. I thought that would be really pretty. I love the way this one turned out, you guys. And then I made a bow again, and I didn't show you guys because I already showed you the bow on the other one. So this is just a bow that I just kept looping quite a few times. And then it made a nice big bow like that. And then I put that on top. And you just fluff it out, make it look all pretty. And then I'm going to put some of that really heavy jute rope here that we have. And I'm going to make a loop and tie it up top and then cut off a little bit of the excess up there. I just fed it through the hole and made a little hanger. Really simple, you guys. These ones were so simple. I hope you guys like them. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Also, don't forget to go check everyone out. They are so talented, you guys. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, remember, stay crafty. Bye.